Hey up, Rockgod 2004 back with another video for you. I'm going to make this all one video and I'm going to sort of put it into parts type of thing. Kill 2 or 3 birds with one stone. First of all, an update on the missus. She's doing really well. Everything that she had stuck in her body. So there was a drain into the kidney, she had a catheter in, and she had a dirty great big neckline in. Over the last few days, they're all out. She's up and she's walking around. She's passing a little bit more water. It's gone from 25 mils to 100 mils. That's a good sign. It looks like the kidney, we don't know for sure, but it looks like it's slowly starting to work. She doesn't feel ill in herself. She is getting headaches, but that's to be expected. She did try to stop smoking with a patch, made the headaches worse. And then when she asked them, they said, oh, migraines is one of the worst side effects. But she gets bad headaches anyway. So, they're doing a biopsy on the kidney today. They're going to test to see if it's actually working yet. And also they're going to test to see if her kidney disease has come back in the new kidney. Or in other words, has it started to be attacked again like the first one was? If it hasn't, and it's come back as working, then it looks like we're good to go. I'm keeping everything crossed for her, that it's working and that disease doesn't come back. The first kidney she got off her sister, the disease came back and she only got 2 years and 11 months out of it because that particular disease that she's got killed it off. The fact that this one isn't an exact match and it's off the list, they're open, it won't recognise it as part of her own body and it'll leave it alone. Fingers crossed, because she does deserve a bit of luck, bless her. That's all I know for now, so I will keep you updated with that. I did do another update, and I just want to say, this is from both of us as well. Thank you so much for all your well wishes and all your lovely words. They mean a hell of a lot. There was too many for me to reply, so all I've done is I've liked them and put like a heart next to them, so you know I've seen them and read them. And I've told Laura that there's loads of comments on the video. It's amazing, like the comments that we've had about Laura's well-being. So yeah, thank you very much. It honestly, it really does mean a lot. It was just I can't comment to every comment and do. I'm running down the hospital. You know what it's like. Don't think I've ignored anybody. I've liked it because I've seen it. If I haven't seen your comment, I've missed it somehow. Usually I'll catch up with them. If I haven't read your comment, let me know. I found one today that was posted on another video. Was it either 4 or 6 weeks ago? I'd never seen it, so I've replied. But yeah, it's looking good so far, but she's not out the woods yet, but fingers crossed. After today, I might have another update for you. Secondly, I met up with John the other day, which some of you may know, some of you may not. I've not seen him since November, December time last year. And as a lot of you know, we haven't got past part 1 of the section 2 video nasties. Well, it's coming in June. The next part is coming in June. What we're going to do, though, I hope you're watching this, Mikey. What we're going to do, we're not going to do the Evil Dead special first because we've been missing for so long. We're going to jump the Evil Dead and we're going to do the next 10 after that, like how we did the others, a normal one. Basically, just in case there's anybody watching who's not seeing them and they know what the format is, but also so me and John can get back into some sort of like normal swing of it. After that one, then we're going to do the Evil Dead special one with Mikey. And then once that one's done, we'll carry on with the rest of section 2. Don't know how frequent they're going to be, but I've been told by John, if this goes tits up, get in touch with him. It's going to be in June, so it's this month. So that's the next live stream with me and John of the Video Nasties Section 2, Part 2. Keep your eyes peeled. Also, while I was with John, we went and had a look round the CEX and the HMV in Eldon Square in Newcastle. We didn't go to the Metro Centre this time. I've wanted to go to Eldon Square again for years. I've not been for years. And I was absolutely devastated to find out that HMV has moved. It used to be outside. It was still classed as Eldon Square, but it wasn't in the centre. And it was a big 2-storey shop. It's moved. It's actually inside now. It's a lot smaller. I do remember John telling me there is 2 floors. But we only went on the one. I think the other floor was vinyl, so didn't go up that one. We pretty much laughed most of the time, to be honest. Again, we went and had a cup of coffee first again. And we got some footage. Finally, we got some footage. It's not much, but I got a couple of bits. He got a bit. He sent me his bit. I've sent him my bits. So I've shot this little bit together, and here is the footage now. Well, look what I bumped into.
You're not following me, and I tell you what, I'm out of breath now, you know.
I've got him trained. Well, you could have gone a bit further away, couldn't you? So, we're in CEX. Finally got a bit of footage for you.
Yeah.
We've only just come in. It's already looking a bit shit, really. Look at this. Not a slipcover inside.
Well, apart from one, which I would like to get, but
It's a bit marked.
and it's too expensive. What for £12?
12 quid for Star Trek. I wouldn't give you 12 fucking pence.
Good films, you know.
Oh, look at that though. How about the little box set?
But it's not
20 quid.
It's not good on me, those.
No, it's the later ones, but I've got the first one. That's a cracking film.
Never heard of it.
Assault. Look how much that is, 12 quid. I paid a fiver. Off the website. We are now in the V of HM. And I'm doing this quick before we get through out.
Aye,
Aye.
exactly.
We're getting some strange looks.
Aye, I know.
John's already been asked for his autograph 50 times.
Well, you know.
He told him that.
Imagine.
He said, do you know where I am? We're at the horror section next
Actually,
there.
I'm just going to say, look, I've got myself a pen and that, and I've never used it.
Apart from do that. So yes, if either of us get anything, we should be back with a bit more footage. Well, I'm going to turn it off now in case we got locked up.
I know. Will you come and store security guard over there?
Mondo Rock over and out for now.
Hey, we've just met up in the town. So we've been here for about how many days?
6. With no food.
No,
or water.
well, you haven't.
No,
I did have a bit. See, you should have had that half of the cake I was punishing this morning.
No, man.
You should have had it.
I wasn't hungry.
I bet you're hungry now, though.
I'm fucking starving. I mean, I'm starving.
So what we're going to do is we've been in the town. We've seen some stuff. We've bought some stuff.
We've made purchases, yes.
Yes. After talking in HMV for what was about 6 days.
3 hours.
Yes, wasn't it? And actually, when we were there, we bumped into a fella called James, who said, "Have you got a YouTube channel?" I said, "Yep."
To him, not me. But in fact, he went, "Oh, have you seen the video on that sea streams? You know, Rockgod 2004?" No, I do, but he went, and carried on talking to him.
Well, he tuned in the next one though, which speaking of that, will be coming up quite soon.
Yes.
Just gonna, I'm pretty, what's it? June's coming up. I reckon June's gonna be the one. Now what we're gonna do is, we're gonna do the Evil Dead one, but first we're gonna do a sort of throwback to the original ones where we'll go and talk about the 10 or so.
Yeah, like a batch.
And then we're gonna go back to, skip the Evil Dead, and then we're gonna skip, then we're gonna go back to the Evil Dead. So in June, you will see a live stream.
Yes. Yes. I think we're doing that just so we can get back into the swing of it before we bring Mikey in for the Evil Dead one.
Saying that though, you've done about 10 million live streams since.
Yeah, but not with you, we haven't.
Well, that's it. Yeah, but I haven't done any, have I?
No.
There you go.
There is that.
There is that. Anyway, there's my car over there. Nigel's up there.
Oh, there's mine up there.
Got a big sticker on it. Nice. It says something like
I looked as well.
Unpaid thingies. Bastard. £1 million. Fine.
Well, it was £50 an hour here, wasn't it?
Yeah.
£50 an hour.
But so yes, so it's good to come tonight.
Yes.
After all this time, it seems like in about a week, but it's been about a month, isn't it?
I think last time I saw you was November or December.
Really? I would have said January. No, isn't that?
No. January was going to be the next live stream, but
right. Time flies by. We do a driver or a train.
And we even had a good old man hug when we met up.
Well,
and then got arrested.
Well, did I? It'd be on CCTV.
Yeah, it will be.
Yeah, and then he said CITV, which is
selling it for celebrity porn. I'm joking before anybody, you know.
Right, so...
Oh, nearly showed me purchases there, you'll have to wait for that one.
Now you're just going to go and see Laura?
I am, I'm off to hospital.
Who, with Deborah should still be there actually, because Deborah, the Debs, is looking after Laura at this minute.
She is?
Or probably Laura's looking after the Debs.
Oh, they're both looking after each other, whichever. Yeah, they'll probably both be slagging us two off.
Well, tell her I said hello.
I will.
You'll probably see more of her than I do.
I'll tell Laura you said hello as well. Your husband said hello, should we go at me?
Right, so I'll put you back, I always say this, I'll put you back to whatever video this is coming off. I would imagine this will be out on Friday, I think, possibly.
Depends how quick you send me it.
Actually, I forgot about that.
The quicker you get it sent to me, the quicker I can whip it out.
Right, and on that bombshell,
Mondo Cheloveck and Rockgod 2004 off ski.
That's it. And by the way, watch your feroxes.
Oh yes, watch those feroxes.
What's that?
Watch.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Right, see ya.
Silly. I hope you enjoyed that. It was only a little bit. Anyway, while we were in HMV, there was nothing in CEX worth having. Like you seen in the video there. There was one 4K, I think I was with a slip. That has now sealed it with me that CEX is a load of crap. I've had 2 things off them, which I was very pleased with because of the price. One of them normally comes with a slip, but it didn't. But I wasn't bothered because Michael Hewitt sent me the slip. And that was for the John Wick 4K Part 2. And the other one I got was it was a Section 2 or 3 video nasty, The Last Horror Show Blu-ray, which has now been deleted. Ted? What a bell end! Deleted. And it's the last picture show, and I got that really cheap. It was only about 3 or 4 quid. The covers were a bit tatty, but the discs were pretty much mint. So I was happy with them. But if I was after a special edition with a box and everything with a slip, nah, don't bother yourself. They're just not great. Anyway, both of us, we got something in HMV. I got 3 titles. John got 1, and we both got the one that he got. We both got it. So I won't tell you which one it is. You can watch his video for that. I will leave links below for like John's channel, and I'll leave a link to Mikey's channel so he gets the message I put for him. Before I show you the 3 I got with John, I got this one in the Middlesbrough HMV. Another update. The Audrey Hepburn film that I had on the premium collection, which was called Wait Until Dark. The one that arrived all damaged on the premium collection. It's been now 3 weeks or more, and I still haven't heard a thing. The text me saying we're having trouble getting all of it. I thought, nah, sod this. So I went through to Middlesbrough. I took the receipt and said, can I get something else for it? He went to the computer. He come back. He said, yeah, we're having trouble getting all of it. Now, when I got these, I got the 2 for £15. But when I took that one back, I think the offer had finished. So when she scanned it in the shop, it come up as $9.99. So that was good for me. So I had the receipt, and I didn't have to get another premium collection. I could just get anything for the value of. So thankfully, I got this 101 release, Snowtown. Now, the sticker on this was originally $25.99. $9.99. I thought, what a bargain. I haven't watched it yet, but I have like sort of opened it to have a little look. I've read the storyline. It sounds brutal. I know a couple of people who've seen it and they said it's brutal. And they've said it's a good film. True story. Set in Australia. And you get a really nice, sort of fairly thick booklet with these as well. Do have some nice releases on this 101 range. It's the black range, I think. Yeah, they do a black and a red range. And it's usually the black range that have these sets. I did get the Jamie Lee Curtis film as well, Prom Night, on this label, which was like this. I don't have loads of them. I've got a few, and I've got the New Kids as well, and Brain Dead, which I don't know if I've shown them or not. But yeah, so that was Snowtown. That's the one I got in Middlesbrough. And then I got another 3. I'm not seen any of them, but I love the artwork on this one. And also, this just sounds so daft and so 80s. So I thought, yeah, I'm going to have this. If anybody's seen it, just let me know if it's any good. This is called The Brain. Artwork on that is amazing. I love it. It reminds me of Return of the Living Dead Part 2. And you get your little... That's the original artwork. I do remember seeing that in the video stores in the 80s. And it's on the disc as well. And then you get your little booklet again. Really, really good booklet. Dead thick again. Some lovely artwork in there. And the last one that I got, and I'm gutted about this. No, it's not the last one, is it? No, it isn't. God, I'm jumping the gun. Look, what's the matter with me? Right, the next one I got, sorry. I just love the sound of this. Suburbia. And all these were $9.99. So if you're near an HMV and you like your 101 films, I would get them while they're at 10 before they go back up. Apparently in this film they've used real skinheads instead of actors. And I think there's it does say sexual assault in it. I think there's violence in it as well. It's like a sort of a punk gang, I think. It does sound really good, actually. There's the front cover. I mean, that sold it for me as well. So there you go. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it before. If it's anything to go by, like The Brain, I'm assuming that the outer box is the new artwork. And I'm assuming the inner and the disc is the old VHS artwork, because that does look a little bit familiar. Yeah, so that was the second one I got. That was Suburbia. And the last one I got, this is the one I'm a bit disappointed in. Not the film itself. This one has got Maxwell Caulfield in, who's now in Emmerdale, and he was in Grease too. And Charlie Sheen. It's called The Boys Next Door. It's basically about they're going on a killing spree, but they're not these hardened criminals. They're just like the two boys next door. What you would think. So I like the sound of this one. Why I'm so disappointed is when I opened it and got it home, all the covers smashed in. Look. What is it with me and HMV and my luck, eh? It's not just that bit. That's just the one you can easily see. It's cracked there as well. There's cracks on the inside, but I'm going to email them just to say to them, look, I've got these 3, and HMV won't swap it if it's not a dodgy disc. So there's one as well there, crack on the inside. It was sealed, and I really genuinely didn't see it. I'd have put it back and got a different one because they had a few copies of it. And there's the inner artwork for the inner case, and also, forgot to show you that, the disc. So I'm assuming that must have been the old video cover. I'd not heard of this one. Doesn't ring any bells, but I like the sound of the film. Again, really, really nice booklet again. So well made, these, and they're like, oh, smell just like Arrow posters. Oh, I am a poster sniffer. Pretty good, huh? They're nifty, these. I think that one actually looks the best of the three, to be honest. The booklet, not the film, I don't know. I don't know which one's the best or which looks the best, to be honest. So yes, over this last week anyway, while I've been flitting around, that's the 4 I got. 4 101 films. So normally these would have been like what? 25, 30, 40. You're looking at 60, 70 quid's worth of stuff there, possibly 80. Because one of them was 25 quid, I know, and I'm going on the assumption the others were only 15, but I don't know. But they were a tenner each, so my poor credit card doesn't like me anymore again, I'm afraid. So yeah, that's what I got. One of those John got. What did he think of it? Go and watch his video and find out. I do have another couple of little updates for you. Just basically about my health, really, because I wouldn't bother normally, but people have been asking. As you've noticed, my throat sounds a lot better. I finished most of the antibiotics. I think I left a day or two because it was for 10 days. They normally give you 5 or 7. And I didn't think I was getting that much better. And then I went to the dentist to get the tooth sorted. And he had a look at my throat because I was telling him about it, and I showed him the photograph. I showed him the red blood blister which I had, and it had popped and gone white and that. And he told me what he thinks it is, why it keeps reoccurring, is my inhaler. He said to me, when you use your inhaler, do you rinse your mouth? I went, no, you should be every time you use them. I said, is that mainly because of the steroids? He went, yeah. He said, because they can actually damage the skin on the roof of your mouth. He said, they do irritate your throat. I've been told to rinse after using them for the doctors, or you might get a sore throat. But he told me, no, that's why they keep coming back. And he thinks it could be due with blood blisters as well. So, I must admit, when I went to see him, it was a lot better anyway. So, that's cleared up just about. And yeah, it's not hit to swallow on my voice, obviously. Sounds a lot better as well, so result. The other little update I had, I finally got my tooth out, the half of the tooth that was cracked, and that's healing really well. It looks awful. I still got blood on. I did have to keep, I was getting blood on my tongue all the time, so I did have to put some more wet gauze on, but yeah, it's all sorted now. So I think that's all I had to report for now. I will be doing the last part of the Hammer films very soon, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And I hope you enjoyed this little update and catch up with John and what have you. Thank you very, very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you've subscribed, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate it, and I love you all to bits. You all take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the next video very, very soon. Ta-ta.